The world is different.
Beyond a lifetime ago, a war between nature and civilization arose overnight, seemingly without reason. 50 years ago, it paused in a tense stalemate.
1 year ago, on a cold winter's day, the mountainous city of Bulwark erupted as its long-held godly prisoner escaped his chains from beneath the stone. The decimation was the righting of a great wrong, but a terrible price was paid.
Our heroes, who set the freedom and destruction in motion, were called to the lands of their former enemy to help this god on his path to reascension. Their mission complete, their eyes turned back to a threat at home.
They look at their footprints, at the trail that they've blazed, a trail that led them to redemption and peace. Now, the same footprints lead them back home, and they walk a path where they might just find the end. And as the sun rises over the summit, they face the day together. Hello, and welcome back to another path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, all of our heroes make their final preparations and start the battle to take back their city and their country. I would like to once again thank Christina, Duval, and Kim for joining us on this absolutely wild ride. Thank you to our backers, JJ, Zan, and Carlin, for their support. If you'd like what you hear and you like what we've been doing, consider donating to us at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. And with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path. You find yourselves back without missing a beat. Mordecai, you have stowed the shield, and it seems like they have just completely ignored the fact that you had tried to summon the Wanderer. Whether that is them just kind of being used to these things happening, or a function of the Wanderer himself, that moment of time has been smoothed over so that you can move on to the actual decision you need to make.
Cool.
Which is, how are you getting into the city? You have 3 options that are presented before you. The first one is the obvious one, storm the gates. The second is take the ship in, fly over the gates, and charge the city that way. The third, which Kella presents as she walks in. There's another option. We could go back to Erden, sneak in downstairs, get into the city that way. There's probably going to be mind flayers right at the door, but probably not too many of them. And then once you're in the city, well, you're just in the city at that point. We couldn't bring a whole bunch of folk in there, but she nods to the 6 of you. But a small strike force might do.
Excluding us, do we think there is a team that is capable of storming the Juggernaut and succeeding?
There's a Juggernaut?
The Mind Flayer ship.
Oh, the Nautiloids?
Whatever it's called, yeah.
The Dreadnought.
The Dreadnought.
Ah, sure.
Dreadnought is the word.
Sorry. Juggernaut was my nickname in high school. It's in my head.
Frankly, no. Like, there's some, but it's us. And even if we have all the Grand Entreaters with us, that would help, but we're not going to have them, and they can't do it on their own.
I might be able to pull a couple of scrappy folk from outside, but we're certainly the best we can get in short notice, especially if you're going to be teleporting over there this afternoon. I won't even be able to get some mercenaries to go down. It's going to be, the sneakiest and the strongest here, and even then I'm going to have to take a wizard away from you all to be able to get us back down to Erden.
I want to storm the gates. I want to be there at the front. And if we're going after the Covenants too, like just the Wanderer.
There's one right there.
Exactly.
So...
And even the fastest route to get to Zephyr's and Baelitz is through the front door.
I mean, if we could jump the front door, it would be easy, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
The fastest way in to get to Baelitz and Zephyr's is going to be to just fly the ship to the market district. That's the true fastest way.
But we've been split for so long, I don't know if splitting is the best way to do this now. Mordecai, if you think we should go for this gate, there is a covenant right there.
Kaelin speaks up. All right, which way do we want to go? The gates, the market, or underground? Mordecai, what say you?
I want to be there on the streets.
All right.
But I know what our role in this is.
All right. Luelda.
We need all the help we can get, and I think we're going to be the better from the marketplace.
Okay.
The market, that is the place we're going to have the most power. Once we can get mine, we can do pretty much anything we need.
Rebroth?
I kind of look over at Mordecai. I can make sure that they see us at the marketplace.
Deal.
Jackson?
I vote we skip everything entirely and suicide launch this Elder Brain. That's the easiest and quickest way to save as many lives as possible. I understand that's not what we're doing, and I'm fine with it.
Fair enough.
But that would be my choice.
Understandable. Addie?
My vote would be to go after the Elder Brain.
All right. So we'll fly you all in.
Step 1, Covenants. Step 2, Elder Brain.
Yes.
All right, so how do we get from the market, after we get these 2 Covenants, how do we get back to either the airship and fly it, or jump straight to the Elder Brain ship?
I can make a lot of giant owls.
That's fair.
Perfect. Done. Good. Plan
Fine.
done.
Cool. Owls.
Great.
Conjure animals is real busted, gang.
It is. It really is.
All right.
Yeah. I played a circle of the shepherd druid. Yeah, conjure animals is real busted, fam.
All right. We have a plan.
All right. Everybody prepare. We have a plan. Kaylin and I will put the finer points on it. We leave in an hour.
All right.
Adjourned. Kaylin and Baylet sit down and talk the finer points of strategy. What do each of you do in this time? Rebroth.
I walk over to just kind of have a seat next to Uelda and just say, sorry if I overstepped, but I hope it was worth it. And I just go and whetstone my my swords.
You overstepped what?
It was your decision. You're an adult, but I didn't agree with it and decided to be a little loud about it.
You're loud and annoying regardless. It's fine. No offense taken.
All right.
I appreciate the backup and the concern.
Anytime.
Is there anything else, Luelda, or is that you two just kind of have that conversation there?
A little bit of that conversation, and then just figuring out what the fuck being a warlock means, and
You go outside and cast Eldritch Blast a couple times.
exactly so I do the cantrippy things, and then try to focus and figure out am I communing with something, or just playing through that.
Sure. Mordecai.
My mom is still on her way back from Lee, right?
She's a good ways away, as far as you know.
Will you let me use some Fey wild shape Shipiji bullshit to have Shipiji animal messenger all the way out there?
Yeah. What do you want to say?
Mom. Hello. It's me. I wanted to send word to you because, well, things are moving way faster than anticipated. By the time you even get close to the wall, we'll have either retaken the city or, well, the other option. I know you and Dad could have never predicted what path I ended up walking down. For the longest time, it didn't seem like the right one was ever going to make itself known. But I feel like I'm in the right place. That this was always meant to be. And you helped me get there. And it's so scary. But this is where all of your teaching and guidance finally pays off. I wouldn't be here without you. We wouldn't have gotten this far at all without you. And we wouldn't succeed without you. I love you, Mom. I'll see you soon.
Zephyr.
Just within the doors leaving the main hall, flops his bag down puts his lamp on his hip, grabs his little lighter with him, make sure he has like his coin, his gauntlet, his new shield. Like he's got his gear on him pretty much. Does pocket a little a baggie of white powder that he's been holding on forever. Yep. Just in case he needs it.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Most of like the rest of my shit, like my bag, my rations, like all of that, like I don't fucking need that weight on me. So like he's just pocketing like the small useful shit that he needs, but like his everything else he's just kind of leaving. Like he puts his dad's book in his bag, and like hands it to Jeremiah to put somewhere safe, and then heads outside and just kind of is riffing a little bit, waiting to skedad.
All right. Jackson. But I imagine this is Jackson and Addie.
Yeah. Step to the side with Addie. You ready for this? I know this is... You could take care of yourself for sure, but I don't want to take you to this.
I know you don't. Remember what I said when we got to the tower. I'm company.
Here's the thing. One of these times, we're not coming back. Frankly, it should have happened before now, and if this is what God has me doing, if this is why I've made it this far, I can't stop now. But I think this is the first time I don't want to do this. Just want somebody else to be the goddamn hero.
I can understand that. But I also think I know you well enough that you would never forgive yourself if you didn't do this.
You're right. Alright. We'll make it through this.
Yes, we will.
Just kind of stand there and hold each other until the call comes for us to go. And I prepare different spells.
Oh shit, I should do that.
Yeah. Mordecai, did you need me to identify that thing in that hole?
I'm pretty sure we know what it was at
right.
this point.
Well, you said something about it when you guys came in hot on that ship, so
yeah,
I figured
but then
I'd
Gamma
ask.
came in and said that like whatever happened to the hive mind, and I was like, that's pretty sure that was us.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I can only switch out spells after a long rest, correct?
I will allow you to switch out spells right now if you know what you're switching to.
Okay.
You all prepare and you move on out to the ship. The ship is fairly well kitted out, in addition to there being sufficient place for about 50 crew to be stationed aboard. There are also 3 magical ballista, as well as a space at the helm, that if somebody would like to take point on that as well.
Unless any PC feels up to it, I would nominate Kella to captain the ship.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll jump on a gun. And on my way past, I look at Saphir and say, "Hey, catch!" I toss him the final Crimson Bovine.
Holy shit!
Should I do this now?
No, I know what you have in your bag, and you might need that.
Oh, that's fair.
I have no more Crimson Bovine. That's it.
That's
the final one.
Bovine.
Use it wisely.
Actually, I want to do a quick handoff as well. I think I'm going to give this to Addie, honestly. And say, hey, I got this on our trip. I'm going to hand Addie a scroll of haste.
Thank you. This is going to be really helpful.
Yeah, my hands are always so busy, I'm never going to have time to, like, reach in and use that. And, like, if I'm a bear, then, like, that's just gone. So I figure someone else should have it.
Are we teleporting there? What's happening?
The plan is everybody teleports
to the city
on the ship, at which point Kalen will summon the mercenaries, and the battle will begin immediately. There is a handful of ground troops that will be flying in with you, and those people will activate a featherfall and immediately drop off the side of the ship.
Yeah, I imagine we're, like, base jumping down into the markets.
The reason I'm asking is... So we're literally teleporting, so it'll be instantaneous.
Yes.
Then I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Good call.
Oh, I have a thing. I haven't used this in a while, but I know you have a thing to talk to each other. I have a thing that we can talk to each other. And I would like to use my psychic thing, dinger. What's it called?
Psychic dinger.
Ah, fifth level spell.
I love a good psychic thing.
Psionic whispers. There we go.
What does that do?
So, once per long rest, you can establish telepathic communication between yourself and others. So, as an action, I can choose one or more creatures I can see up to a number of my proficiency bonus, which is 4.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then I can add Addie, Rabroth, and then 2 of you if you want me to, or
Maybe Kella, so we have someone on the ship
Okay.
we can talk
That's a
to.
good call.
so I will have Kella, and then I just need one of y'all with a communique, which I guess
How
I'm probably
long is this open?
for an hour.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh wait,
I was
no,
gonna
I
say-
take that back. It's 1d10. 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
Cool. I mean, if you want to hit, any of us really doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe loop Zephyr
Just give it
in.
to Zephyr. He's the
Okay.
telepathic one.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So now
So,
Zephyr is the middle point between all of the telepathic communications.
This is going to tingle just a little bit.
Oh, I love a good brain tingle.
And I will touch each person that I'm connecting to, and then it like makes your brain just kind of fizz a little bit.
You fizz online, and the ship shudders a little bit as it begins to lift off. A couple of mages, and it doesn't go far off the ground. It's maybe like 6 or 7 feet, and you can see beneath there is a massive circle written out in the dirt of the plateau below.
Is Kella up at the wheel?
Yes, Kel's at the wheel.
I walk up, I see her, just hands on the wheel, and just say, "It's a good look for you."
Yeah. I never wanted leadership positions, right? Like, I've always made that very clear.
Yeah.
Guess that's why I keep getting them.
Hey, don't do anything that gets you killed, alright?
I make no promises, and I know you don't either.
No, I promise you, I'm not dying today. And you better be promising me the same damn thing. We've lost too much.
All right, find some Bulwark.
Okay, Greenstone, fuck you. Fuck me for trying to have a tender moment with my older sister before we're going into fucking
I'm
war.
trying to be... Yes, fine. I'm not going to die.
I'm gonna walk up to her and, like, put my hand on the back of her head and, like, tap our foreheads
There's
together.
always in suffering.
Yep, I'm your little brother, it's my job. I say as I stand a good foot taller than her.
I need to cast several spells.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I've tried to
Quickly,
teleport us like 5 times. Everybody,
This is
check your spell list. See if there's anything else anybody wants to cast.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay, something.
Foreman Silver,
All
please cast away.
I cast aid twice,
Okay.
so it covers all 6 of us.
Nice.
So
Plus 5?
plus 5 to your max, 8 hours.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That brings me to an even 150.
Ooh.
Puts me at 120. I cast motivational speech.
Forgot you had that.
If this doesn't start with a certain phrase, I'll be very upset.
Friends, I have a plan.
There we
Yeah.
He said the thing.
I cast motivational speech, and then the last thing that I'm going to do, pull the foreman's robe across me and let the magic of the robe kind of flow across and create a protective shell around myself.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Death Ward.
Oh.
Nice.
Tight.
Also 8 hours, also not concentration.
Good call. Good call.
Very good
All
stuff.
right. Anybody else?
Everyone within 30 feet of me feels this sudden flow of golden energy around them, and behind them a cape flow out as I cast Crusader's Mantle, which, as long as you're within 30 feet of me at any point, every attack that every weapon attack, you deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything else? Going once. Going twice.
Let's blow some fucking shit up!
As the light flares around you, and suddenly you are face to face with a city under siege. You are hundreds, thousands of feet above the ground as the city of Bulwark burns with a purple fire. Ships fly over the city, doing lazy spirals around this homeland for most of you. Hovering above the city itself, there are two massive ships that look like shells, floating lazily in the air. There is a moment of quiet before Kalen Kane steps out onto the prow of the ship, the General's playbook in hand. General, I command you. I ask you. No. I command you. Bring us the best this world has to offer. The best of the fighters. The hungriest. The needliest. The strongest. Bring them to our aid. And beneath you, you can see appearing in motes of fire, 1 and 2 at first, and then hundreds. Warriors in different armor, in different dress, of different builds, carrying weapons that you have never seen and will never see again. Mercenaries from all over the world appear on the ground before Bulwark, and all of them with a singular goal in mind. Take it back. Kalen grasps at his shirt, takes a deep breath, and closes the book. Right. Featherfall for me, please. And as he tumbles from the ship, somebody snaps their fingers, and he starts to lazily fall down as well. And others join him in that endeavor, falling like paratroopers into the void of mercenaries below.
Rad.
They've noticed. Kella grabs the wheel. Right. I'm going to fly us in. I'll let you know when to jump, and then go for it.
Copy that.
She looks at the Aegis squad. Go for the Covenants. Get them. We can try and reconvene if we can. Otherwise, bail it. I'm leaving it to you. You said you've got some sort of weird thing. I think I'll be able to get us there.
I've got owls.
And you've got owls, right. We've got the owls. You three. And she looks directly to Lou. Your brother. Get him.
Yes.
That's what you get your brother, because your brother is going to be with the holy folk. They are probably holding the city well enough. Help where you can, and if you can't, get them out through the secret exit to Erden. Find the Warforged here that are still friendly. They'll be able to get you there, all right?
All right.
All right. How do I speed this? Where's the fucking throttle? Hold on. Oh, it's down here. Hold on. And then she kicks something, and the ship just shoots forward. Woo! I appreciate that everybody did a little motion there. I appreciate the commitment to the bit.
Hold on to your butts.
As you fly forward at among the fastest speeds you've ever felt in your life, you are joined in the sky as 2 Mind Flayer ships join you. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, God.
Let's go, you guys.
Natural 1.
Are you kidding me? I suppose of the places to roll a 1, that was the best.
Probably.
Thanks, D'Artagnan.
Who got higher than a 20? Nobody higher than a 20. Okay, 16 to 19.
19.
17.
16.
Okay, 10 to 15.
12.
11.
And then...
A gentleman's 4, all told.
Excellent. You see 2 ships flying at your side. You've never seen anything like these before. The boar worm is what it's called in the link that I just dropped in the chat.
Ew.
Yeah, they're called the boar worm. No, these are little scout ships that are still armed.
I don't like that.
Yeah, they're gross.
Okay, so I will run over to a ballista.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're more than 120 feet away from these things, I hope.
Uh-huh.
So I will just go ahead and figure out how to man a ballista real quick. I assume they're locked and loaded.
They are locked and loaded. Since you are doing this now in the heat of the moment, go ahead and roll me a dex check to fire this off.
Okay, that seems fair. Yeah. That is a 19 for a straight dex check.
That will hit just barely. Go ahead and roll me 3d10.
Ooh. Okay, so that's 9, 15, 16.
Cool.
I will take the dodge action, I guess.
Good call.
For my bonus.
All right.
And stand still.
That will take us to Mordecai.
Ooh, boy, I have nothing in the way of range, so...
Grab a ballista.
My dex isn't that great either. I guess I'm gonna... I'll shout out to, as I think the people who also don't have range, I'm gonna shout to Ra and to Jackson, and say, you guys want dibs?
I will shoot the thing. I've been waiting for this since Plains Watch.
Ra?
Sure.
All right. Caw, you're up! And I clap my hands and cast Conjure Animals and summon 2 big eagles.
2 big eagles appear. Tell me what they're doing.
They're just gonna fly over to the ship and start attacking it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
Each one has 2 attacks with a +5 to hit. So Beacon Talons for the first, for Caw the first. That's a nat 20 and a miss.
Go for it.
So,
go ahead and just roll all your attacks right now and then give me the damage as a lump sum.
All right. And then the second one, natural 1 and a 23.
Okay, that'll hit. Go ahead and...
So that'll be, let's say, 2 Talon attacks hit. One's a crit.
Yep.
Let's call that a nice 31 points of slashing damage.
Excellent.
And then Mordecai is just going to stay posted centrally on the ship with the workman's gavel out, just in case any boarders come along. I can fight them.
Good call.
Caw and Caw just flap through the air and just start raking talons along the, like, fleshy outsides of the ship.
For sure.
Jackson swings himself into the gunner's seat and pulls the ballista along with him and takes aim and shoots.
Mm-hmm. You are going to add, since you were already in the gunner's seat, I will go ahead and let this count as a ranged attack for you.
That's going to be a 20. Unnatural.
Unnatural, that'll hit.
And then 3d10, that's 18 damage.
Okay, cool. All right, Addie, you're up.
I'm going to do something relatively stupid, but maybe, hey, it'll help.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite kind of wizard.
All right, how far away are these things from us?
These things are about 100 feet out.
Perfect. I would like to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
I would like to cast... Hold on. Oh, nope, never mind. It says from your current location. Never mind.
I was like, you going over there?
No.
Gonna Dimension Door it straight into the ground.
No, I was going to Dimension Door them into each other.
Also good.
Hey, it's
That'd
very
be
cool.
that'd be so tight.
Yeah.
Gate would be cool for that.
I have Arcane Gate, but it has to be within 10 feet of me.
Beans.
Yeah.
And the gate's not big enough for a ship.
You know what? In the meantime, I can magic missile it. How about that? I will just do a regular first level.
I won't apologize.
That's 2, that's 5, and that's a 3.
2, 5, 3, 10. Rebroth, you're up.
So, in the canon type situations or dex situations?
Yes, it's, yeah.
So, considering that is the case, I'm going to go with the mathematical situation and make everybody better. So, I'm going to actually reach out and go, let's see if we can make sure that everybody does a little bit of damage for everything. And I'm going to actually cast Bless on... So Mordecai, Jackson, and Luke. That's me for now. I'll just draw my Holy Avenger.
It is the ship's turns. They are going to attack your ship.
Shocking.
Yeah. Did the mages on our ship get to, like, fling some magic missiles?
So you don't have a whole lot of mages on your ship because they were...
right, we're bringing soldiers.
Yep, because you were bringing soldiers. And also, a lot of those mages had to teleport the ship. Teleportation is still very tricky in this world.
Yep. Copy.
One of them does whiff. The one that you've been banging on is just not cutting it. However, one is going to hit. As white-hot bolts shoot out of these other ships, and crack into this newly built one, much more familiar to what you know of as a ship.
Skyboat, please.
Skyboat. You're still going, but that was not a great hit, and too many of those will send you to the ground. In that moment, another ship appears over you and drops something above you. Yes.
Oh.
It is, you have a moment where you look at it and you see it's like some kind of goo that has landed on the ship. Seems like 2 splotches of it.
They dropping oozes?
Zafir, it's your turn.
These bitches dropping oozes?
I will,
Let's go, Ra.
if a magic missile could hit, I'm assuming, as I volley my lamp up, a fireball would reach one of these things?
At this point, 100%. These things have gotten much closer. They're like 50 feet out now.
Let's say the one that's been hurt less, the one that just hit us. Fireball goes flaunching at that thing. It's got to make a dex save?
I'm gonna give it a
shit.
dex at disadvantage because you could still just whiff.
Because it's a
Yeah.
And I have rolled 8 and a 2.
Can I ask you for a personal favor?
Yeah.
Can you say the words insufficient?
Insufficient.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I've been waiting for that all night. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy to do it.
Insufficient.
37 fire damage.
Wowza.
Great.
And then I bring my mandolin around front, and I look towards Lou, and I sing, "Whoa, whoa, struck by Lou. You and me, baby, were struck by Lou. Whoa, whoa, struck by Lou. Gonna die, baby, because you're struck by Lou." And you're going to take a D6 of Bardic Inspiration.
Love it.
I'm not going to say that I'm prepped and ready for everyone, but I do have.
Okay.
As you should.
That is going to take us back to the top of the round. Lou, you're up. You're sitting in a ballista. You've got your handle on it, so you have if you want to do a normal ranged attack with this, you now can do that as a weapon. But you also do have like some goo that has landed behind you.
What color's the goo?
One of the goo is like white, and another one is red.
Are they glowing, or is there any indication of like?
They're writhing. But that's all they've been able to do since they were, jettisoned out of a ship.
They were just born.
We were just born.
I think I'm going to let somebody who's not on a gun take care of that.
Cool.
The aid thing kicks in every time, correct?
You mean bless?
Bless.
Bless.
Sorry, not
Bless. Yeah.
one of those.
We have a lot of buffs.
Yeah, it's just
So you got that D4 on things, and you also have a Bardic Inspiration. So you're kind of stacked at the
And
moment.
that D4 Radiant.
so that only gets me up to 10, 11 until Bardic Inspiration of a 6, which takes me to 7. 17.
17 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well, I did not hit. Bonus action. I'm just gonna do the
The dodge.
dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mordecai, you're up.
I went ahead and pre-rolled all the attacks for my eagles.
Excellent.
3 of the 4 hits, for a total of 25 damage on the ship that they are harrying.
How do you want to do this? Literally fucking exactly. How do these fucking
Wow.
eagles take a ship out of the sky?
Holy shit.
The eagles, caw, brothers in feathers, look into each other, and they each wink to one another. One flies over top of the ship, one flies underneath, as they grip and just tear and rake their talons along both sides of this thing, until it just is, like, as cut in half as they can make
Do
it.
they in fact grip it and rip it?
They gripped it and ripped it.
Hey, Chase, they grip it, and they rip it.
Fuck yeah.
That's amazing.
So Caw and Caw go to work on that ship, and then we'll begin moving toward the other one. Meanwhile, I will grab the workman's gavel with both hands, and I'm going to make 2 reckless attacks against whatever one of the goopy goops that just landed on the ship's deck.
Go for it.
I'm going to go for the white one. So first reckless attack with advantage. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And second attack, crit on a 19.
Nice.
Hey.
So that's going to be some D10s for Shaboy. 22 bludgeoning, 10 fire. I rush it with the workman's gavel and go, I don't know what this is, but most things die when you squish them. And I will just start beating it with, just big Mario with a super hammer swings, just pounding it.
By the way, did you add your D4 radiant damage?
I did not add my D4 radiant damage. 6 more radiant damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That was a really good thing that you just did. Because you see out of these piles of goo, pseudopods rise up. And a form of a person pulls itself up and out. And you see out of this white goo the face of Magus Diamond in a scream as a pseudopod launches out at you as the adult Oblex smashes you.
Oh, boy.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's
real bad. Oh, shit.
The short version of this lore is that this is what happens with Mind Flayer stuff when they're done with the bits they're not using.
Oh, no.
And I went, if it's attacking me, it gets advantage because I went
What
reckless.
is it called?
It's an Oblex. Oblex. The adults and elder are the two that we have on ship. So you did go reckless. On the other hand, you also hit it with fire. And it doesn't like fire. So it's still coming out as even.
Burn it with fire.
Sweet.
Burn
Yeah,
it.
you see this thing.
This shit!
Yeah, we have the right team for this. Between you, me, and Ra, yeah.
First attack is going to be a 19.
Hits.
That's okay. Second attack is going to be more than that.
Hits. I don't have that. I don't have the Aegis Shield running yet.
Gotcha. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Plus bless. It's pretty good. 18.
Pass.
Thank you for the bless.
Anytime.
So you avoid the Eat Memories ability.
That's good.
That's terrifying.
Shit was happening.
I'm fond of most of those.
Yeah, if you wanted to get rid of them, you would just drink.
Yeah.
Not
Actually,
Oblex.
hey, Oblex, let's strike a deal. I have this quill I need to go get, but later, can you eat all my C-34 memories?
No, you have to keep those. All I'll leave you.
Rude.
So is it safe to assume then that Magus Diamond is dead?
That is a reasonable assumption to make now that you see her screaming face in this memory use pile.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Don't like that.
Mordecai, it is an even
Yeah.
15 damage from the adult Oblex.
That was across 2 hits,
Correct.
though, right? I passed my concentration.
For Ka and Ka?
Yeah. Ka and Ka are still alive and
And
flapping.
by the way, you
Nice.
would have had a +3 to that thanks to my aura.
Awesome.
And-
So yeah,
Sorry.
yep, I'm cooking anyway. We're good, but thank you.
Excellent.
Good to know, though.
Rebroth, you're standing in the middle there too, aren't you?
Damn. Hi.
Hi. All right, your next set of attacks is coming after you.
Go for it.
That is going to be, let's take a look here. First attack is only going to be a 12. Second attack
gonna
is a
do it.
19.
That hits.
Okay. 19 is going to hit for 13 bludgeoning damage, 10 psychic damage. So a total of 23 damage there, Rebroth.
Okay.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
So with
that's a 14.
motivational speech, then
Oh, that's right. I have advantage. Which is now a natural 19 for 26. Suck it.
Oh, man.
That's really
that was
good.
clutch.
As you feel that you somehow just managed to get out of the way of 8d10 psychic damage. Jackson, you're up.
So the way that works then is now that you've lost that temp, you don't have the spell on you anymore. You have advantage on your next attack. DM, I have a very important question about this ballista.
Yes.
Is this considered a weapon attack?
It is.
Great. So I see Mord and Rabroth start swinging at those things, and I just pull the gun around. All right. You good? I got this one.
Good.
That's a natural
Ooblex.
20.
Inside.
Are you shooting the Ooblex or are you shooting the ship?
I'm shooting the other ship.
Good call. Okay.
Crit with the ballista's double dice, or we do something different?
Yeah, double dice.
Cool. So this is going to be 6d10.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 2d4
Okay.
from Rabroth. And now that I know what I'm doing, Divine Strike, because I have that as a cleric now.
Yes.
Okay.
So this
Very
is
good.
6d10, 2d8, 2d4.
Let's go.
It is
Very
not
nice.
impossible that you take this out. It's highly unlikely, but it is not impossible.
64.
Woo!
Did you drop it?
I'm going to show you the number that I have written down.
Is it 64?
It is, in fact, 63.
Oh my god.
Go, Jackson! Go, Jackson!
Hey,
Go,
Jackson.
Jackson!
May I?
I would love you to. Please go ahead.
As you aim and fire, you take a deep, steadying breath. Come on, Johnny. And fire. And a draconic talon shoots out of this ballista and rips through the illithid ship as it explodes in a prismatic light and disintegrates behind you.
Fuck yeah.
I got it! I got one! Oh, we're still fighting. Okay.
They're as ugly as they are. They look pretty when they die.
Kella's like, oh, all right, cool. All right, everybody get ready. And she guns it again. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, no, if you
We
are
get
sitting
bonuses
in a
from-
ballista, if you are sitting in a ballista, you're fine. Sitting in a ballista,
If
you're fine.
10 feet away from me, you have a +3.
Addie, did you just nat 20?
I got a 19.
You're good.
Chase, is this against a seen threat?
I will say, because Kella counted it out, yes, this is a seen threat.
I get advantage from danger sense.
God, it just smells so bad because that's just a really stinky 20.
Bless and Rabroth's aura, 21.
No, sir.
Oh, no.
That's a 9.
That's a 9?
As a 9.
Okay, Rabroth, you are now prone.
Like, is it like wraps around me and I let it go? And I hear Jackson in it and I go, what?
Yep. Addie, you are up.
Get this fucking Obelix
Oh
off
my
us.
god. How close are the two obelisks to each other?
The Obelix, they are right next to each other, 5 feet.
I'm assuming there's no way to fireball them without catching both Rabroth and Mordecai.
And probably the wooden ship, unfortunately.
I will let you make that attempt. However, you are on a speeding ship
Yeah.
in the air. It would take, because here's the thing, you can like aim it like diagonally up, but you are going to be doing some fucking capital C calculus to figure that out. You can do that trajectory.
I mean, I've got an intelligence of 20.
I'm not saying you can't do it.
No, but I am saying that Burning Hands is probably easier to control.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Alright, I am going to upcast Burning Hands
Mm-hmm.
on both of these motherfuckers. At 4th level.
Okay.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Legit.
So that's 3 more d6. I ignore resistance, and any 1s become 2s. Because of Elemental Adept.
Hell yeah.
That is a lot of 2s.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's gonna be 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. All right. And I'm sorry, is there
Burning
a save
Hands is
for
cool
that?
spell.
Yes,
It's,
there is
dex
a
save.
dex save. It's 17.
One does save, and they take
Thicker.
half, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Honestly, that is just fine. The white one is looking bad. That's the one that Mordecai hit first.
Is there a particular face that we recognize coming out of the Elder One?
Not at present, no.
Okay.
That is going to take us to Rabroth.
So, in true anime form, when you get knocked down, you get back up again. So, I'm going to use have my movement to stand up slowly. And I'm right next to the Elder, I believe, right? That's the red one.
Yep.
And go absolutely ham.
Hit it.
Pleasure to meet you. And great fucking weapon master.
Yeah, son.
That's a natural 18, so that is 13 plus. It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
And I'll
add
go
that
ahead and
extra damage.
I'll go ahead and do the second one just because. Why not? 23, 18 to hit for regular pass on the second one.
18 to hit. Second one, yes.
Okay. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn 2 first level Divine Smites on this motherfucker right now.
Mhm.
My god.
So,
A lot of
Can't take 'em
radiant.
with ya.
Hopefully, a lot. Is this your big flame tongue?
This actually, I have my Holy Avenger in my hand, because it does. It's got like +3, so.
Cool. Gotta love a good Holy Avenger.
Indeed. 32 points of magical slashing damage. An additional 35 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god.
And
So 67 total?
so just as it begins to glow its radiant energy, swinging twice through it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's still
Amazing.
I'm assuming it's still alive.
It is.
Okay, and I'll just kind of point above it and say, "You should look up." And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon and a flaming greatsword.
Good.
The style.
No, Rebroth is a fucking.
What I do, boo-boo.
The style.
That is that's a 22 to hit,
Yeah, I'll do.
and that'll be an additional 7 points of force damage. What do you have next? That's my turn. I'm staying
Okay.
right where I'm at.
Who are my people on ballistas?
Me.
Okay. Jackson and Lou right now? Perfect. I need the two of you to make me a perception check, please.
My passive perception is 21.
Yeah, that'll catch this.
Okay.
Cool.
Damn, that's impressive.
26.
Okay. You see something off in the distance moving towards you. It looks like a big bird or something is making its way towards you from the city.
Oh, please don't, Chase.
Does it look similar to these ships, or is it something?
Not at all. Something different. Saphir, it's your turn.
I look at Rebroth, who just fucking had a round.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, I sing, "He's just a sweet dragon guy from far off."
Holy shit.
Rocky Horror?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know that.
D6
Robert
Bardic
does.
inspiration for you.
Brothy horror.
Brothy Horror.
No, that's it. I'm done now. I'm done.
Yep,
I'm
we gotta
tired.
go.
I gotta go to
Bye.
sleep
Good
now.
night.
Yeah, and I
Cha-cha.
think I'm just send an Eldritch Barrage at the Elder
Okay,
boy.
go for it.
24, a 27, and a 19.
Yes, all the way down. Damage, please.
Beautiful. I love. Yes, all the way down. 34.
Cool. Lou, back up to you.
How many ships are left?
There are no ships left. Jackson took out the last one and has actually allowed you to gain an extra burst of speed because you are not being pursued. The only thing you see is that there is something very large heading towards you from the city, and it looks like it is making a beeline for you.
I'm going to assume that it's probably not anybody from the city that would be helping us. Is it within shooting range of the ballista, do I think?
It would be at disadvantage, but you might be able to hit it.
Jackson, do we hit Sing, or do we...
Shoot! Just shoot! Nothing else good up here. We're the only flying thing I know of. Just shoot.
Okay, at disadvantage, that's... a 24 to hit.
There's a solid 3 seconds in between the fire and the hit, and you hear a terrible, unearthly squeal come from this thing as it bucks back, and you can see wings. Massive, draconic wings.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Of course I fucking did. They gave me fizz bands right before I do this, and I'm not gonna throw an Elder Brain Dragon in this?
Mr. Greenlee reached into Mr. Fizzy's dragon bucket.
Mr.
You had to.
Mr. Fizzy.
Why did you... You didn't have to pick the icky one, though.
I...
You absolutely did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you did.
I could literally
He felt
only
around
pick...
in the bucket, and he
No doubt.
got the icky one.
I literally could only choose the icky one, and you know that.
Chase pulled like 3 other dragons out of the bucket, and we're like, these aren't icky enough. I need an ickier
I would
dragon.
complain.
Give me the big... I need that big ick. Mordecai, you're up.
I went ahead and pre-rolled attacks for my eagles against the one that I'm fighting, the lesser of the two, Oblex. Lowest was an 18.
I believe that will hit. Yes.
Sweet. Ra, do the creatures that enter the aura get
Yeah.
Crusader's Mantle?
Yeah.
Then, including Radiant, that's a total of an even 30 damage.
It is dead.
Sweet. Seeing the second ship fall, they just reroute, and I give a whistle. They swarm down and just pull the Oblak apart and take huge chunks out of it. So with that down, I'm going to dodge around it, take some big steps around, and make 2 reckless attacks against the Elder.
Go for it.
All right, with Bless. All right.
You already have advantage on the first one.
I do, but I want reckless. I want advantage on both,
Okay.
so I think I'm still going to go reckless. Thank you for the reminder, though. 26 to hit on the first.
That will hit.
24 to hit on the second.
That will hit. Damage.
Hell yeah. Right now, on the table. 13 bludgeoning, 7 fire for even 20.
Okay, cool.
I think it's going to be sticky, but it's actually a little springy, so I get a little bit of extra height off my step as I bound off the dead Oblak. And just crack into its backside with 2 big swipes.
Now it's going to attack you. Actually, no, it's going to be 1 attack on Mordecai, 1 attack on Rebroth.
Cool.
It is a disadvantage because you've been smacking it with fire all night. Doesn't like
Yay.
that. First attack.
It's even against me, though, because I went reckless.
Yes. In that case, Rebroth, that is going to be a 16 to hit you.
Nope.
Ooh, rolled like garbage. 12 Mordecai.
That's a miss.
Mordecai, I'm going to need that wisdom saving throw.
That's a miss.
I know. You still have to do the wisdom saving throw is its own thing.
Oh, I thought it was tied to the attack. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It just gets to do that whenever it
I don't
wants.
have advantage now.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
+3.
That's a dirty 20.
Sufficient. All right.
And that was a 4 on the bless as well, so.
Yeah, you needed that. DC was an 18.
Holy shit! We need all of it.
That would have been a 17 without the aura, yeah.
You
Boy.
feel something reach in and touch. One of your memory. What memory does it touch?
It grabs K-Root's quinceanera when I was just old enough to be able to remember.
Hell yeah. And it tries to pull it away from you, and you are able to shake it off. Jackson, you're up. You see this thing flying towards you. You see your friends fighting on the deck. You see that you are getting close to Bulwark.
All that's left on the deck is 1.
Yep.
All right, I trust the rest of the party to take care of that. I turn this ballista, and I would like to shoot Johnny's dragon at the Elder Brain Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what happens.
Disadvantage, it is still very far away.
Ah, yeah, dragon
Let's
on dragon
go, Johnny.
action.
Let's go.
Let's go, Johnny. Let's go. In fiction, that's what we're all yelling.
Okay, and I have Bless, and I'm proficient, so 23.
23. Yeah, that will, in fact, hit.
Cool. So 3d10, a d4, and a divine d8. 29. And that's pretty much it. Stay in the gunner seat, spin around, keep shooting.
You take a few more shots at this thing. It reels from that. It is going to take a legendary action to get closer.
Yeah.
Addy, you're up.
I cast Burning Hands again at 2nd level.
All right, let's go ahead and roll that save. And that's a 2. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god! 19.
Dead.
Nice.
You boil this ooze. You see faces try to bubble up out of it, and it wrinkles back down and hardens and calcifies onto the deck of the ship.
Ew.
Rebroth, you're up. The deck is clear, but you now see this awful thing flying towards the ship.
Oh, shit.
How far away is it?
It is, at this point, it is flying at maximum speed towards you all. It will be on top of you next round.
Is there like a kind of a platform above, like on the roof?
Like an observation deck?
Yeah, something like that. My brain's like going Final Fantasy X here right now, so like.
I mean, you can get up higher, and you can like go stand next to Kella, who's steering.
Decisions. Let's see what this is about. I'm gonna go ahead and run up there, and I'm going to wave a hand, and my spiritual weapon just goes like a cursor, like a mouse,
Sure.
flying behind me, and I'll head up to meet it.
Okay. You charge the bow of the ship then, so you're heading right up front.
Yep, and then
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and hold an action.
Okay.
If it gets within melee, I will go to fucking town.
Go for it. Cool. It's Rebroth. That's Zephyr. Now it's your turn.
All right. Addie's getting pumped up. And so, as a bonus action, I sing. She is a wizard, but to you, sir, she is headmaster. She's a nice girl, but she is one badass spellcaster. She'll leave you on this side all crippled and broken. She's Adelaide.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
Zach comes prepared.
I did a little pre-work.
Okay.
That's maybe one of your finest.
That's
That's
real
amazing.
good.
You can catch all these songs on Zephyr Sings the Hits Volume 2. Featured on petshopcast.com.
Yeah, I walk to the front of the ship. I see this big thing flying towards us, and I'm going to just let loose another Eldritch Barrage. Because those are always good moments. Yeah, no, it's 28, 26, 25.
Those are all going to hit.
Beautiful. Ooh, that was spicy. 46 force damage.
Wow.
Gross.
2 11s, a 10, and then I add 15 to it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I walked to... see him now as he stands on the bow of the airship.
Bulwark, you can be a new man.
and conjure the energy up, let it go. It does the triple helix and just funnels in, and then just blast this thing right in the fucking mug. Just you wait.
Zephyr Shanastiliath. Zephyr Shanastiliath weirdly fits the cadence.
That actually works. Zephyr Shanastiliath.
Elder Brain Dragon.
Oh no.
We've gone too far.
So a lot of things are going to happen all at the same time right now as the Elder Brain Dragon
Ready.
hits and attacks the ship.
Ready.
The first thing that's going to happen is Rebroth, your attack will go off. That
Great.
held attack, so you can go ahead and roll that. I am going to start rolling attacks on the ship.
Great.
Okay.
Fuck it up, bro.
Perfect.
Fuck it up, bro.
All right. Natural 20.
Oh.
So-
Roll
Dirty
damage.
bitch.
Roll damage. Give it to me as one lump sum.
Yep. Oh, yeah. It's, I mean, and second level device, right? Because let's have some fun with it, don't we? Okay, so that is 67 points of damage on one side.
Spice.
Does a 17 hit?
Exactly.
Okay.
Ooh.
So then, we'll just do that again. So that's 14 points of slashing damage, and then the Divine Smite is an additional 10 radiant.
27 total.
94 total for the round.
Damn.
Palpable.
Paladins.
And then I hit, 40 some as well, so... And then whatever Lou and Jackson's thrown on this thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget to add the Great Weapon Master damage. So that's actually 107.
104.
Wow. And now our
this
ship
is-
gets cut in half.
Gets fucked.
Yep.
This thing flies and hits the ship hard. Everybody is going to have to make another dexterity saving throw, please.
Including the
Those of us
gunners?
in-
No, gunners are fine. Gunners are fine.
Great.
It's 15.
15, you're prone.
Oh, fuck.
25?
25, you're fine.
I get a +3 from Rebroth, right? And 13.
Okay, yeah, Addie, you are prone.
I'm also on 14.
Okay. This thing hits the ship hard. You feel it, and the ship shakes. You hear Kella say, "Okay, we don't got much time. I'm going to get you over the market. Everybody get ready to jump."
Okay.
You got it.
You are on the ship, and you can see this thing has a head up above and is like clawing into the ship and is trying to break it apart. You can either spend this round attacking it or spend this round prepping for your jump. So I'm going to go down the line, and I will ask you what you're doing. Lou, what's your plan?
I'll attack.
Okay.
as I'm jumping.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
Bonus action Psychic Blade.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw it at this thing. That is a 24 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
And I'm just realizing I'm attacking probably a psychic dragon. This probably isn't going to do anything, but whatever. So that's a total of 7 psychic damage.
Nothing hits.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I didn't think so.
It is immune to psychic damage.
I was afraid of that.
Fuck.
I thought I'd switch it up. And,
Now you know.
Now we know. Mordecai.
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I'm going to, it's crawling its way into the middle of the ship.
Correct.
I'm going to leap off the edge and onto its back, and I'm going to start pummeling it, knowing that I'm about to jump anyway. Before I go, I'm going to call up to my eagles and say, I'm going to point to Kella and say, make sure she's safe. And we'll deploy them over to Kella in case the worst happens. They can rescue her.
Midair salute. It's impressive how they can do that.
So beautiful. So majestic.
With all this wind.
In formation, in perfect formation. They bank together.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing a lot of practice. I'm really proud of them. Then I'm going to leap off the edge of the deck and land on the back of the dragon and take 2 reckless attacks.
Do it.
If that's not reckless, I don't know what is. That's garbage, though. That's probably gonna miss. Let me add bless real quick. That's a 4. 10. That's a 19, actually.
19, that'll hit.
Thank you, bless. All right. Second attack real quick. Plus bless. 20. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Thank you. Goddamn. All right. 2d10, 2d6, plus 8. Here we go.
After that is Addy.
18 bludgeoning, 10 fire.
18 bludgeoning, 10 fire. Cool.
Bonus action fist bites.
Cool.
Damn, these don't crit on 19s.
Nope.
But that'll hit with a nat 19.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
4 damage. An extra 3 fire.
Okay. Jackson.
I'm strapped into a gunner seat, and I see everything happening and everything going around me, and I bamf out.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna fall on top of this dragon and try to miss Mordecai.
Okay. Go for
Just
it.
gonna let myself go free fall and just try to time this right.
Okay.
You get a Doppler effect. Hello.
All right, first attack. 29.
Mm-hmm.
31.
Yep.
Damn. He's back.
That's just gonna be a lot of dice. 43.
Cool.
Damn.
And then I just keep going.
Okay.
Just keep falling. I'm fine.
It's fine. You got a feather fall on you.
I practice this.
Fine.
I totally practice this. I just have to time it right.
Falling with style.
Addy.
I am still prone. I cast web on the feet so it's stuck to the ship, and then I benign transportation myself to the edge of the ship and get ready to jump.
Okay. Okay. Rebroth.
So, half movement, getting tired of that happening. And I'm actually going to run up underneath it and just take my sword and begin to drag
Go for it.
Weapon
Yes,
Master. Natural 1. Great.
Cool.
So that's what negative 4. Let's try this a little better with inspiration. That's still not awesome, but 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
Full damage.
Whew. 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then spiritual weapon is rise. I just wave my hand, try to strike it on the back of the neck for 18 to hit.
Yep.
That's another 6 points force damage.
Okay. Zephyr, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just getting to the edge of the boat, trying to keep everyone within my line of sight. So once they all go over, I can feather fall us, and we make the drop.
All right. So you are jumping and you are prepping to feather fall everybody.
Pretty much, I've got foot up on the edge. I've got it ready so that when people start going, I can hit them, and then we can all just go.
Okay.
So I'm essentially just on the edge, prepped to go when everyone jumps off the fucking dragon,
Cool.
and we can get out of here.
Okay. There is going to be 1 round of attacks, and then you are going to be over your destination. But the dragon does get to go first. Rebroth, you are the only one directly in front of it. Everybody else has
Well, to be
gotten
fair, I'm
on-
underneath it, but I hear you.
So it's you plus the ship. That is going to be a natural 20 and a 23 to hit. Those will be the 2 attacks that go for you. Do you have any kind of immunity to or resistance to psychic damage?
Do not.
Okay. I'm going to give it to you in one lump sum then.
Sure.
52 damage total, Ribroth.
Yeah.
And the rest goes into the ship as this thing bites down hard, and you see something pour out of its mouth into the ship. Something slimy and gross pours in and overflows from the ship into the city below as Kella shouts, "Get out, now!"
I let go and I whistle, and I'm telling my eagles to get her out.
And as the ship breaks apart, as it is filled with mind flayer tadpoles, as it pops like some sort of awful water balloon in the sky, your 2 parties are thrown in opposite directions. As the only person who prepped for the jump was Zephyr.
I'll just strum my mandolin, feather fall for us all, and can I do something badass to end this off?
What do you want to do?
So while we're falling, I cruise up by Mordecai, and I say, "You like to make an entrance, right?
Yeah?
Carve us a path." And I'm going to use Sculptor of Flesh to cast Polymorph on Mordecai. In our last trip to the Feywild, we encountered a beast, part Fey. I cannot replicate the part Fey, but I can replicate the part beast. As Mordecai's skin turns to scale, his teeth to daggers, as his body swells, and as we land on the ground, Mordecai is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Fuck you.
Fuck yes.
You can say no. I just felt that I needed to narrate it with gusto.
No. I mean, I'm gonna let it happen. Like, that's how this ends.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Chase, I need one word from you.
Fuck?
No, the other one.
The other one.
Game.
Hey!
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. A special thanks to our donor, Nathan N., or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can also find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Christina at Phoenix Stargirl, Griffin at GriffCold, Ryan at RyanRoll20, Kim at Metzger, and Duval at Duval King Jacob. Kim can also be found on her podcast, Beholder's Eye Podcast, and Duval can be found at the Amphitheater over on Twitch. Their link trees are also in the episode description. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that if you can't make a good first impression, make a big one.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.